Alright. So, last time, you guys were defending Bryn Shander from an attack on... or attack by frost giants. They were looking for... what was his name? They were looking for Artis Cimber. Here, I'll type that, just so you guys have that one more time. Artis Cimber. Kimber. I don't remember. I don't know how his name is pronounced. And no one had heard of that name except for one person, Serac of Suzail, who had actually claimed to be Artis Cimber's son. He stayed at the temple to take care of some of the refugees and whatnot during the battle. So other than that, no one knew who this man was. So of course the giants attacked. One of the frost giants was killed. That was just north of you guys, and the rest of them had fled back to a boat that... I don't remember which one of you had your familiar fly up really high.
It was me having myself fly.
Oh, you flew. Okay, never mind. Yeah, so you flew and you saw them get on a Viking-like ship to the west and sail off into the distance. It was so far away, though, that they kind of looked teeny tiny to you. A number of buildings and people had been killed in the attack. The frost giants, before attempting to climb over the wall, had hurled large rocks. And it kind of like wiped out buildings and whatnot. Yeah, so I would say it's like maybe 1 p.m. They attacked pretty early in the day. And so you guys are... let's see if I can move you back over to Bryn Shander. Alright. Yeah, let's get rid of... oh, yeah, I left those icons there because those were the corpses.
The green blob.
Yeah, that's your collective group.
Join the blob.
There should have been... oh, Serac is up in the temple. I was like, there should have been one more NPC. Which one of you spoke giant? Was that
Har.
Was that Har? Yeah.
He's for a broken giant.
Yeah. It's like... oh yeah, okay. Yeah, he said he's AFK. He found out that the giant's name was Droofy. And let's see what the treasure was. Droofy's... what's up?
I was gonna say, I think there's a horn that you said was 750 gold, and then 15 gemstones that were each worth 100. Each of them gave 3 to the village.
Yeah. Yep. That sounds very accurate. The horn is intact, so it is worth that much, but it is so large that It requires either a significant strength check or 2 people to carry it. And Markham has stated that the town That's true. What gesture would be rude to giants? They probably they don't know if they have the cash to pay for a giant horn at the moment. So you might be able to like leave it with them or something, or you can bring it with you guys. But it'll be like it'll kind of overburden you guys. Yeah, an installment plan. Yeah, give it to them and they pay you off. Maybe you want to offer it to them for like a trophy or something when they just defeated the frost giants or whatever. Just 4 easy payments for this giant frost giant's horn.
Wouldn't they technically have two?
What?
Wouldn't the other giant also have horn?
No, only Jervy had horn. The other giant has a sack that holds 1d6 mundane items, determined by rolling on the items in a giant's bag table in the introduction. Interesting. Okay, you're gonna roll it. That's cool. Why not? I okay, there it is. What did you roll? Wait. Okay, so there's 2 mundane items, so roll 2 d100s. Wow.
Okay, then. What are the odds?
That's not
I feel like that's not right.
You didn't do that right. Yeah. You have to do it without a space. Or, yeah, 73 and 43. There's a dented steel shield and a carved stone statue of a dwarf.
Carved stone statue of a dwarf.
Yes. The scale? I would say it's like, the statue is something that maybe like, No, it's the statue is maybe like a foot and a half, 2 feet tall, maybe. So just shy of maybe like a teenage dwarf. I don't know how tall dwarves are.
Barrick would be looking at the dwarf just by looking at his character sheet.
No, he wouldn't. He wouldn't care about it. You don't have control of him anymore, even though it says you do. Yeah, okay, it'll be a life-size dwarf statue, and a shield that would be like a tower shield for a human. So still pretty big, heavy items, but the statue is kind of broken up in pieces because it's been inside of a bag, and the shield is incredibly dented. Let it be known that it's like mundane items that are inside of this sack. Like, why would the giant even keep these items? Well, maybe the statue. I don't know why I would keep the dented shield though. Okay, enough of. Maybe.
They don't have good dexterity, so they might just manhandle everything as they carry everything along.
Zigwin kind of like walks into the town and finds the closest street corner and puts it right there like it's standing guard. Kind of like in people's way. Actually, are you going to try to move it, or do you want someone to help you? Because you have to give me a strength check to tell me if you can even lift that thing. Because now it's big. It's as big as a dwarf, so you're going to have to pick that shit up. That's beautiful. Yeah, you can't pick it up. Does someone want to help? If someone helps, they can roll strength with advantage. Cause you. Har's like. Hey Har, just in time actually. Do you want to help Zigwin carry a mundane
I have no strength. It's just plain zero.
You're good. Zigwin wants to carry in this dwarf statue that's 1-to-1 replica size of a dwarf and needs some assistance with a strength check. And if you roll a strength check, you can have advantage because you're helping it. It was in the sack from one of the one other giant that got killed. There was a statue and a dented steel shield. Yep. You get it with advantage though, because it's dwarf size, but Zig's already helping. Wow. You wouldn't even been passed by yourself either. Yeah, you guys like pick this up and like since it's kind of bulky, like it's got a lot of mass to it. You don't understand why. You find this corner and you're trying to put it in like a badass looking place. Define what a badass looking place is for placement of a dwarf statue. Okay, cool. Yeah, so oh, you want to put it in front of ours like block the doors. So you guys maybe like find like some small maybe small little alleyway and it's like just the right size that it blocks off this alleyway, but the alleyway is so short that like you could just as easily walk around and go a different route, so it only kind of like barely inconveniences people, but it looks like it's standing guard there. I would say like right here. Alright, so, I was explaining that the horn would require 2 people to carry, or 1 person with a really high strength check, and they'd be kind of, like, overburdened a little bit, because this horn is quite large, and, they kind of stated that they don't really have the gold to pay for a giant horn, but if you wanted to give it as, like, maybe a souvenir for defeating the giants or something. I don't know. you'll either have to carry it with you to another place to sell it, or leave it behind. Maybe someone can hold on to it for you in the group. Okay.
Yeah, I'd leave it behind.
Markham's like, oh, you guys don't want it? We'll hang it with pride. We'll hang it outside of the gate so that other frost giants know not to fuck with us.
I'd approve of that.
And Markham goes, you all did well. We should meet and discuss at where would they go? The Speaker's Palace. Duvessa invites you all to the Speaker's Palace, and so you travel there. That's over at Alright, so I'm gonna delete this shit. Because we don't need giants here anymore. You guys are over at B5.
We're not the NPCs, huh?
You're the green circle. Yeah, everyone went to the... Everyone.
Oh. Alright, never mind.
On your way, do you guys... Actually, before you guys leave, do you discuss Sirach to the NPCs that are around you?
Didn't we already discuss that during the fight with them?
Yeah, do you want to discuss, like, going to get him or something? Or does it not matter at this point?
I personally don't think it matters in any way, shape, or form, but it's just me.
I agree.
Yeah. Maybe I might mention it, but...
Okay.
On the way there, I'd mention it.
I don't think any of them, Yeah, they... I don't remember who was with Sirach, but he's definitely still at the temple. Oh yeah, you were. Yeah, and then you punched stuff, by the way. You punched stuff real good.
And dodge bears.
Yeah, he tried to shoot a bow at you by accident. He rolled a 1, but you dodged it. Alright, so you guys get into the Speaker's Palace, and they're kind of all they're all in their own room, and I wish I had. I guess it doesn't matter. I was gonna say I wish I had a map for inside of this building. So you guys are inside of the building, and you guys are downstairs, maybe where you can get something to drink and maybe take off your armor down to what you guys feel comfortable with. I know a lot of you guys keep your armor on. I don't know, maybe you take your shoes off and stretch your feet or something. But then they say that you can go talk to them. And so you guys will go talk to them one at a time. Just tell me who you want to talk to first, who you want to talk to next. But they all said that they wanted to talk to you. And you feel like maybe you want to go see Sirach as well before leaving. So, up to you guys.
What they have to say. Alpha alphabetical order. All right.
So you're gonna go to Ogric first? Okay. Alright, so you guys, go into, like, one of, like, the guest rooms, and Ogric's polishing her whatever weapon she's got. Axe or whatever. Yeah, you guys all go. I'm gonna try to keep splitting up to a minimum when possible. Kind of like first come first serve. Whoever decides, hey, we're gonna do this, or whatever you guys decide by discussing it or whatever. Yeah, I don't like the idea of some people not getting to do stuff for a while waiting on some other people, but now you're also gonna run outside right now. No, you're gonna talk to Ogric. It's too late.
We're the collective for a reason.
Yeah. For my ease. Alright, so you guys go into the room and she's polishing her weapon. And she looks at you guys and looks oh, my connection to the server has been disconnected. Oh, I'm good again. Never mind. Alright. And she like looks at you guys and she goes, "Oh, I want to thank you guys for all of your help. You guys are no stranger to battle." Ha. Yeah, that's a good thing. Make sure I am recording. Yes, I am. I have been recording the whole time. I only messed it up one time. And it was the second session. And I was slightly inebriated. She goes, I actually have a request of you. I'm unable to leave Bryn Shander at this time because, well, the attack. The town needs me more than they've needed me at any other time. And I know that Markham is also going to need my assistance. But do you think that you could possibly travel to Ironmaster and speak to the representatives of the Brayhelm clan about sending reinforcements to Bryn Shander? I'm kind of worried that the Frost Giants are going to come back and look for this guy again, and if we get the assistance of the Iron Masters, maybe they'll kind of help us to hold them off. They're actually my clan folk where I used to live. This is said to all of you guys, by the way.
How far of a travel is it?
Oh Jesus, I don't know. A while. Everything's gonna be a far travel. I wouldn't really put that into like worrying about things, because distance only matters by how many times I roll to see if you get an encounter while you're traveling. Yeah. Because trying to figure out how long it would take you to travel there would take forever. I have no idea. She's like, it's at least a few days to maybe a long time. I don't know. I've never done it in one shot. I've always, the one time I did the journey, I started there and I traveled south a little bit and west a little bit. But she goes, "Oh, you never knew your kin? That's unfortunate. Maybe you'll forge new kin."
I'd only be down if everyone is doing it.
I don't see a reason not to if there isn't another quest that takes precedence.
We mostly lack direction right now, so that direction's as good as any.
No, you guys definitely don't feel pressed on time. You feel like this is kind of like Skyrim, and time is a simple construct of the mind that barely exists.
So all these NPCs just have like a little like diamond on their, like a blank diamond on their head.
Yeah, pretty much actually. They're like, since they didn't die, they've got like an exclamation point over their head. And she's like, "Oh, well, thank you very much for agreeing to help. I have to warn you though, that the dwarves of Ironmaster don't allow non-dwarves inside their lands, but if you travel towards Ironmaster and stand next to one of its menhirs, I'll write this down, and wait, some dwarves will eventually approach you. We keep an eye out for that area." Well, I mean, they don't really let, I mean, you are kind of a dwarf, but you're not so much. He kind of like lets out a slight laugh, or she lets out a slight laugh. But yeah, so you need to travel, and this will be like one of the quest things in the quest log on Obsidian Portal. It'll be travel toward Iron Master and stand next to one. And I don't know what a menhir is. Menhirs. Travel toward Ironmaster and stand next to one of its menhirs. I'm guessing it's like a street sign or a town sign or some kind of thing that's on the side of the road. Let's do a little Google. A tall upright stone of a kind erected in prehistoric times in Western Europe. Erected.
Oh, it's like the Stonehenge thing we use. Alright.
Yeah. That's what she said. That's what he said.
Ogric is a girl.
Girls can be dwarves, you know.
That's true. Yes. Yes, Ogric is a dwarf, and from there, Zervan.
I was gonna say, because Nanda said she's never seen a dwarf before. I'm like, Ogric's a dwarf. Also, they're very common.
Yes, it was very phallic. All right. Let's see. Yeah, so if you travel and stand next to one of those, one of the erect stones and wait, some dwarves will eventually approach you. If you announce that you've come on behalf of myself, one of my cousins is likely to come and discuss with you. So just tell them you're coming on my behalf, and you should be A-okay. They do not attack strangers. They just don't let them in. Nice. Very nice. And she's like, alright, well, I desperately need some rest. Dealing with those giants is quite exhausting. I think I'm going to take a midday nap.
I guess we're going on to the next NPC in the next alphabet. That's what I assume.
Okay, so you guys are going to go talk to Barrick.
Alright.
Beldora, that's not alphabetical.
His name is Service, but the S category judge.
Okay, so the water ganassi who doesn't know the.
Service not a name, it's a title.
I know.
I know, but I still put it in the S category.
Oh, water ganassis.
Hashtag not all.
All right.
Someone has different way of reading common.
All right. Alrighty. So you go into the room with Beldora. Beldora.
What does she say?
She says. What? She, as you go in, she goes, oh, hello. First of all, I would like to make it known to you and to pay you back for your kindness. And she gives everyone 10 gold. And she says that she was actually just under the guise of being homeless, and that your kindness and selfless actions were she found them to be very kind, and she apologizes for the deceit. And she says, if you're looking to travel from here, I know a place that can offer you safe passage southwest of the town. If you leave through the southwest gate and take the 10 trail through the mountains to the mining settlement, there's a town known as Huddlestone. There's a gnome there named Thwip Ironbottom who lives there year-round. I will use my sending stone to send Thwip a message informing him that you may arrive and to offer you a place to stay.
Well, at least they expect us. Or they would expect us if we choose this.
Yeah, this is less of a quest and more of a, just so you guys know, if you guys want some direction to go immediate and you need some place to stay, there will be a place to stay. The reward is so dumb. It's a reward that you guys have already gotten before. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's a standing offer. Travel to. I'm still gonna throw it in the quest section so you guys don't forget. Travel to Hundle. Hundlestone and meet with Thwip Ironbottom. Are any of you Harpers? I don't think you are. Yeah. Or affiliated with them at all?
Oh, the faction. Alright, no, okay, yeah. Not, I'm definitely not.
Oh, in that case, she'll whisper to you, she goes, Thwip serves as the Harper's organization's eyes and ears in Hundlestone. If you're interested in being part of the cause of making this land a little bit more free, feel free to talk to him about joining. And she explains to you that you can feel free to let the rest of the group know and give them the same invitation and information and whatnot, if you so choose. Since she doesn't really know the rest of them super well. But yeah, that'll be one of your quests. That'll be a character quest for you. Okay. Alright, and she goes, if you need anything else from me, please let me know. I have a few more matters to attend to before leaving this area and possibly returning home, maybe going to a new location for more work. Do any of you have questions or anything else for me?
Not me.
Okay. So Duvessa's next, since Sir is a name.
Yes, stop judging.
Alright, so you guys go to the door of her like main office and you knock on the door and she invites you. She's like, "Come on in, please. Do not feel the need to be so formal." Oh no. My HDMI cable came unplugged for a second. Okay, there we go. Can you guys still hear me?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, you like take the closest seat that's next to her, and she doesn't show any signs of like being off-put or confused or anything. She seems to graciously seem happy to see you sitting next to her. She goes, "First of all, I would like to thank you for the assistance in protecting the town. I I don't think we could have done it without you guys." um, she goes, "I have dispatched scouts to check on the other settlements of the 10 towns. And I just wanted to let you know that I have an aunt, my father's sister, living in Waterdeep, who is the captain of a ship called the Dancing Wave. I wrote a letter, and she holds the letter up. And I will send this via messenger bird of whatever they use there. And I will send this to my aunt, and her name is... She kind of looks at Zervana and chuckles, and she goes, "Well, that is a grim, honest truth, is it not?" She goes, "My aunt's name is Enerva Coldwater, and if you for any reason find the need to travel up or down the Sword Coast, I know that my aunt would help you on my request. I know that you have great travels ahead of you, and getting along the Sword Coast can be quite challenging if you were going by foot." Do you guys have any questions to ask about any of the information she's told you? Oh yeah, the name of the ship is important.
Dancing Wave.
Yep. Well, the town can be nefarious and dangerous, but it also can be a haven for needing to depart and get somewhere quickly along the Sword Coast. There are many ships available and docks, so a necessary evil, I guess you would say, and gives that a slight chuckle. Nanta, would you say that loud enough for her to hear? Actually, let's have her roll perception. Named NPCs. Where are my named NPCs? Duvessa. Alright, she does not hear you say that.
Thank the gods.
But yeah, that will be another thing that'll be listed under your quests, which is going to Waterdeep for a ship. If you need a ship. You never know when you might need a ship. And she goes, if you need anything from me or this town, please let me know, and we will try to help you as much as we can. make it known that as long as I'm speaker, you guys are honored guests here, and I am sure that Markham will say the same. Oh, Mole Master. Oh, wow. No. Few places are as bad as that. I do not wish my enemies to have been raised there. It is no surprise that you have grown up so strong. No, it's more, she's impressed that that someone survived from that place. She kind of chuckles. She goes, "Well, aren't you all the seasoned travelers growing up in horrible areas? The gate is another place that I would no, I have no desire to ever go to." Oh, I can't say that I've heard anything about Meteor City before. And she's like, "Well, I unfortunately have a lot of work that I must do. Um, so if you wouldn't mind, um, I believe Mr. Southwell uh, had asked to see you." Oh, nice. Nice. And she kind of stands up and gives you a slight like bow to you, Nanto, and she says, "Oh, you too, ma'am. Please feel free to come by any time." Jetta seems most excited to go see Markham, maybe with her following close behind. You, you guys all head over and you knock on his door, and Markham,
I was just kidding. But yeah, all right.
yeah, the most funny since you left your old gig. She actually, we'll go back to that. She asked, "If you don't mind me asking, ma'am, what was your old gig?" Can I see your pen? Thanks. We're just waiting on Zig's response. No rush though. Oh, on a side note, Michael, you said you got one of those screwdrivers for PS4s, right?
Yes.
Cool. Derek, I can take a look at your thing if you don't end up coming Wednesday.
I'm definitely coming tomorrow. I have other things to do in Fort Mill anyways.
Okay, cool.
I
Just
need to see my nieces and nephew, okay?
just message me whenever you guys are around.
Yeah, it'll probably be because the first thing I have to do is I have to go to Men's Warehouse, and then we'll probably bring the PS4 over afterwards.
Okay, cool.
Derek will bring the PS4 over. I'm going to be busy.
Alrighty.
Have fun with that. Like I said, I'm pretty sure at least 2 of those screws are stripped.
I think I'll be able to get it. She goes, wow, alright, well, I'll leave it at that then. And you guys head over to Markham's room. Who's gonna be the first one to talk to Markham? I know that Har has a good rapport with him.
Yeah, I can talk to him.
Okay. Even if you weren't with him, you can also talk. You can also talk to him too. It's just I wonder who's gonna talk to him first. You kind of walk up to the room. The door is open, and you can look at it. You see him standing up over a table, looking at like plans and whatnot. As he sees you guys walk up, he looks up to see Har and Jeddah first, and he's like, "Oh, gentlemen! Oh, the rest of you are here. Please come on in." Phrasing. Oh, my cool head. The way you handled that halberd, it actually looked like the giant was afraid. He lets out like a hearty laughter. He's like, "Now, down to business. I actually have a request of you. Would it be possible that you do a small patrol, and by small, I apologize to ask this of you, but do a patrol of Icewind Dale, and make sure that there's no further evidence of giant activity in the region?
Hmm.
I will provide you with the provisions, as well as a signed letter attesting that you are acting on my behalf. You can use the letter at any of the towns, the 10 town settlements, and expect to receive free room and board. Just hard. You would have known they actually came from the west. And he goes, yeah, the other towns have all explained, or yeah. He goes, the towns have all had slight rumors of giant activities, so I just kind of want to make sure that everything is on the up and up. Maybe if you could just travel to a few of the 10 towns and see if anything's going on. I will definitely make this worth your time. He is asking you to do this one right away, yes, but the other place, that's whenever you get to it kind of deal. However pressing you think that is.
So he's number one priority.
He is asking you to leave right away to go and patrol Icewind Dale for giant activity. He goes, is that really a challenge to you, ma'am? Now the others are all right there with you in the same room, are?
I thought there was back to temple.
No. You guys all traveled together. You just were the first one to go in there and start talking to him. But at that point, even Zigwin's talking to him. So you guys can, like, talk amongst each other. And he goes, if you see even one giant, bring back its head. I need proof that these are more than just a one-time occurrence. And I'm gonna provide, so if you go on the Obsidian portal, here, actually, do this. Obsidian portal. Yeah, if you go to the Obsidian portal and you go to the wiki, and then from the wiki you go to the travel map, this is on Imager, and I right now have just the travel that you guys have done from from Daggerford to. Here, I'll give you guys just the direct link for that. I'm gonna provide points on the map where like the quests, like for quest markers and whatnot as well, and so I'll be updating this map often. Let me see if I can get this onto. I'll kind of show it off on the recording as well.
I ain't seeing it.
You're not seeing what?
The pink sky.
Oh.
I might have the wrong angle, or we might have the wrong angle.
Oh yeah, we're not seeing the pink sky. Oh cool. I like that it's... There we go. I wish that I could zoom in more. There we go. So you'll see that you went from Daggerford. Oops, did not mean to do that. Yeah, so much for that. So much for trying to do that. That was a failed attempt. Whatever. I tried to get it on the recording. Okay. Do you guys want to take a 15-minute break real quick, and then you can finish eating her? But if you're good, Har, we can just keep going.
I don't need a break personally.
You say you do need a break?
Do not.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. All right. But yeah. So I'm going to update that. Yeah, I'm going to update that picture. After tonight's session, it'll be updated to where you guys need to go, so you can kind of get an understanding of the distance and everything. And Markham is like, yeah, if you guys find any giants, cut their heads off and bring them back here. I only need one, actually, so if you just cut one head off and bring it back, that would be a good enough display. And I can use that to maybe petition the 10 towns to try to rally a stronger defense against this threat.
In order to bring a head back of a giant, we're gonna need a cart.
And he goes, "Oh, do not worry. I will provide you with a horse and carriage and whatnot, and a cart,
Okay.
or horses, and I'll provide you with 2 horses that are attached to a cart, or attached to a carriage thing that you guys can ride on, and a cart can be attached to that." Okay. And he's like, feel free to eat and rest and whatnot after you've talked to everyone, and maybe stop by the market. I don't know if anyone's gonna be there the day after the day of the attack, but I don't think that the market got too damaged, so there might be some people there. But just rest, and in the morning I will have the provisions and your horses prepared for you in the southwest gate. Yep, southwest gate. Alright. He's like, alright, well, I must prepare. And you guys leave the room. Do you guys have anything else you need to talk to him about?
No.
Okay. Alright, so you guys leave that room, and you go to another room, and you see Barrick, and he's taken off most of his armor, and he's just wearing, like, his undershirt and pants and whatever, and he's just cleaning up from whatever, and maybe double checking his crossbow or whatever that missed a few times. Like, oh, there must be something wrong with this piece of shit.
Oh boy, what would I say?
And let's see if he says anything to you first.
I actually gave him the pupil of the giant that I shot.
So when you go in there, maybe like throw it on the table or something.
Yeah.
He's like,
He's like, good shot.
you're such a weird one, Tiefling. But you proved yourself well enough in the battle against the giants. Now my quest is back to Weevil. I must find Weevil, but the trail has gone cold. I'm
Well,
only
who is this guy to you? I ask.
let's see. I believe I mentioned him to you before but we had been doing a bit of drinking. I'm looking for a dwarf named Warvel the Weevil Forkbeard, a criminal rumored to be hiding in the Ten Towns. Weevil led a gang of dwarf brigands that raided summer caravans traveling between Luskan and Mirabar. He also spearheaded several raids on the mines of Mirabar, stealing food and drink mainly.
Go on.
The Order of the Gauntlet captured most of his gang, but Warvel disappeared into the mountains. An interrogation of the captives led me to discover that Weevil's mad craving for Flamebeard's fire brandy, so I believed that he has been here, and I adopted a guise of some caravan guard. But I have yet to see him. He goes, alive would be preferred, dead if necessary.
Well, this guy sounds like he means business.
Yes, you can tell that he's very determined. I believe that it's more important to keep the Order of the Gauntlet apprised of his whereabouts and intentions. So, is it possible that maybe you could locate another member of the Order and report on my status? Sir Laniver Strail. Let me, Strail. Sir Laniver Strail is, a follower of Tyr. Lives in Neverwinter. I believe that he would be a good person to seek out to report to for me. I believe that if I stay here for another day or two, I'll be able to catch him. He's got to be in this town somewhere.
Hang on a second.
Okay.
Well, this guy, all right. Should we take the quest when we? So he says that he can locate him.
He says that he feels like he's going to be able to in the next day or two. He just wants to let the he just wants to report what's going on. He hasn't been able to do that in a while, and he's asking if you can go to Neverwinter and speak to Sir Laniver Strail.
Well, we got another quest to do.
He goes, it's not immediately important. And perhaps it's maybe on your way. Where are you going?
Actually, let me scroll up again just to see where we were supposed to go to again.
Your
We're going
portrait.
first to the 10 towns, and then we're going to the other place for the dwarves, the clan of Brighthelm and Iron.
Yeah,
Um,
done that. Or Icewind Dale, that's right.
yeah, you guys are. Well, you're already in Icewind Dale. You're just kind of you're going around to some of the smaller towns.
Well, I tell him when we get back, I'd love to track this guy down for you, or let.
Well, you guys are all there, so it's not just you deciding. Let me find out where this is, because I feel like you guys would know where it is, but I just need to look at a map. And if it's close to one of the 10 towns.
So he wants Sir Laniver Strail to know what
that he's tracking down. Yeah, so that he's tracked down Weevil to Bryn Shander, and that he feels like he's close to catching him. Let me just pull up. I gotta find a map with names on it. Names of towns. I have one in my book. Triple R. And it's gonna be right. Sorry. Because I feel like you guys are gonna go near it. There we go. Oh, of course. The map ends there. Okay. Bryn Shander. Where's Neverwinter? Oh, okay, Neverwinter's further south. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why they would tell you, why they'd give you all these quests, and
it kind of broke up there.
yeah, my HDMI cable came unplugged again. Can you guys hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why they would have you go down there as well as doing this, and why he can't just report it. Yeah, I don't know, Book. Book, you're being weird. All right, so maybe have you guys go somewhere else instead of there.
We got a giant's head to bring back.
You don't know if you're gonna find a giant. There might not be giants. Alright, so yeah, so he's asking you guys to go from here, I'll just bring up the map of there we go. So you guys are, if you look at the top left of the map, but keep zoomed out enough that you can see down the coast a bit. You guys are in the top where that ping is, and he wants you to go down around where this ping is, and that's quite a bit of a travel. That'd be
Oh
like
yeah, that's
that'd-
really far.
that'd be like
Where,
a month. It would be like a month's travel.
So where's the where exactly does South want us to go
You want?
compared to that?
Oh, you guys are just gonna be up in like the northern region. There's
Alright.
towns and stuff. This map sucks. I kind of want to put a different map in. I want to put the travel map in, to be perfectly honest. The one that's got names and stuff on it. But yeah.
Yeah, this is really far. I don't think we can do his quest. We got
Zervan,
bigger priorities to do.
Zervan, whose mic hurts your ears?
Yours did when it went super staticky. That was a while ago.
Oh, okay. Just making sure. Alright, so... Hey, Zephyros in this Cloud Castle, where you at? We need your super super speed.
We need the eagles from Lord of the Rings. That's
yeah. Alright, so so you guys are like, we'll try to do it if we can, but that's pretty far away, and we've got other stuff to do, so we'll try. Yeah. If we end up in the area, we'll try. So you guys aren't just like downright saying no, but you guys are like, it's kind of a far away travel, and you're not really helping out. Alright, so he's like, alright, well, I appreciate the help if you can. None of you guys are in Order of the Gauntlet, are you?
Not I.
No. Order of the Gauntlet?
Yeah. I think Har would be the only one who would possibly be it.
I'm sorry, what?
Are you a member of the Order of the Gauntlet? I don't remember
No.
what. Okay. Alright, so yeah, that ends that. So you guys know what you guys need to do. At this point, you can go around town or wrap up the day. Do you guys want to, on your own, individually, go talk to Sirach?
Talk to who?
Sirach of Suzail. Lena, would you like to go talk to Sirach? You were the one who he told was the son of that nonsense, and...
I don't particularly have any reason that I would want to talk to him. Just
Yeah.
because he's the guy's son doesn't mean I mean, personally speaking, I have no reason to go talk to him.
Yeah, me neither. I think we know everything that we can from him.
You don't really know anything about him other than he's that guy's son, but that's fine. You know that they're cool. All right. No, you're good. You don't have to go see him. I'm just like, you don't really know anything about him, and the ring is what they were after. Not his... Yeah. Because that's what he said to Lena, was that they were more after his father's ring that made him immortal. You would not be a bit tired. It's like 2 or 3 in the afternoon.
Last session I did roll a check to make sure I knew who artist Simber was.
Yeah, you had heard of him.
I had.
Yeah, you had heard like of him, but you like I think it was like you had heard that he was able to be an immortal, but you didn't really you didn't really know how he was immortal, but you had heard like rumors that he definitely like had figured out a way to live far longer than he should.
All right, then yeah. Since I rolled the check, my character would be interested in going to see it.
Oh, okay.
I just forgot I did that.
Mm-hmm. All right, so so you guys like mostly don't care about it, but you're kind of following her around just to back him up and whatnot, and you guys decide to travel together. And as you go in, you notice that most of the people that were in there that were needing help had left, and it was mostly just him tidying up. But it kind of looks frantic. He doesn't notice you go into. He doesn't notice you even enter the temple. He's like frantically cleaning and whatnot, and the place doesn't even look that messy. You also kind of hear him murmuring to himself, but it's not really loud enough that you can understand what he's saying. Unless you want to roll a perception, and then maybe you can try to hear what he's saying.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. Zigwin, you can as well if you're following. Oh shit.
Bam.
Whoa.
Whoa, okay, he got ears.
All right.
I was gonna roll, but never mind.
You hear him go, "Where would that damn man be? I know he's got the ring." And he kind of like is talking about the same stuff. Oh, yeah, you don't hear much. You might hear him curse every once in a while because he's kind of accenting the swears.
Fuck.
He's like, "Where's that damn man? I know he's got that damn ring. That's why those giants came and attacked here, asking for him." He's like trying to like think to himself like, where would he be? Where would he be? And he kind of like jumps out of being startled and like looks over and he's like, "Oh, it's you guys." Mintet. He's like, yeah, for you guys, sure. What do you need? He goes, yeah. You, I'm sure that your monk friend told you. He is indeed my father. I have no idea where he's at. The last I heard is he had connections to the Roaring Horns, a noble family in Waterdeep, but I have no idea why he would have connections with them. Oh god, it's been years. Many years. God, 5? 10? I don't... Jesus. Time flies by. You don't even realize it. At this point, you guys are definitely all in the room and everything. No, I left him because he's a selfish prick. I didn't even really know that he had that ring or that ability until after I had left from living with him. But he always did seem... Oh, well, it's called the Ring of Winter.
No, I was checking to see if I know what that is.
Sure, go for it.
That ring is super legit, by the way.
Yeah. It's got like books spaced around it and shit.
History, I guess?
Yeah. Yeah, history would be good.
Have you seen the list of the things it can do?
You do know about the ring. With a 17, you know that let's see. You know that the wearer of the ring is immune to detection via divination magic, immune to cold, and halting the age. But you don't know anything else about it. But you know that there maybe is more stuff about it. Anything under a 20, that's what you would know. You also know that maybe sometimes like no, he never told me anything like that. He never really talked to me much.
Insight?
Yeah.
Oh boy, I know nothing. All right.
Yeah, you don't.
I want to insight check, see if he's lying.
Okay. No, he's being honest.
I feel like I would make that too.
Sure. He's being honest.
What? All right.
Now, just so you know, normally I would only let you do an additional roll on that skill if you were proficient in it. So.
I
Yeah,
was
I'm
gonna
not
say
profi-
I actually am proficient, and I would have done it as well, but I
Yeah.
wasn't gonna do it if everyone else was doing it.
You can if you're proficient in it. He is being honest.
Wow. All right.
you fucking know, like, he doesn't really talk to his dad. He hasn't talked to his dad in a long time. His dad really didn't tell him shit. And, he kind of is only really angry at his dad. You can tell he's, like, angry at him for causing all that trouble.
John, your mic's doing the thing again.
I know, it's stupid fucking HDMI cable. I keep bumping it out because I have my laptop in my leg. It should be better now, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, he goes, but yeah, the last thing that I heard about, him was that he had some kind of connection to the Roaring Horns. Roaring Horns? A noble family. Roaring Horns, a noble family in Waterdeep. I'm sure they want immortality.
It's kind of. It seems like from what he's saying, it's true though. Didn't tell him much.
He doesn't know much. He's telling
Well,
him.
he said the father kind of left him, or no, he left the father because he was an asshole.
Yeah.
That's what.
And that he found out about his dad being immortal after leaving, and that the only thing he found tracking him down was the information about those people at Waterdeep. Yeah. Would you have said that out loud, Zervan?
Yeah, that I meant to put quotes. I just forgot
You're
to.
good. He goes, he never cares about anything or anyone. He does whatever the hell he wants. Whatever benefits him is good enough.
Oh, that seems like what I kind of said.
Oh, you were calling his dad an asshole.
Yeah, that's.
Okay.
I was calling his dad an asshole. Yes.
I thought you were calling him an asshole.
No. I was not calling. I was not calling Serac an asshole. I was calling his dad an asshole.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what I was saying in reply to Hart. I like, well, his dad seems like an asshole. Yeah. Yeah, his dad. Not Serac, just to be clear.
Yeah, no, I read your emote as you don't seem to care for the guy's son, and you don't care for the 100 of people who would have gotten smashed by giants.
All right, let me rephrase that to make it official.
I was like, damn, this guy is ruthless.
Okay, now it's official of what I said.
Yeah, alright, so... And he's like... I don't really give a shit of what he does. I just hate the fact that the things that benefit him cause other people to get hurt, and that's wrong. He goes, if you guys want to help look for him, you guys can head down to Waterdeep. I might do the same. Who knows? At this point, I'm just going to stay by and help my friend until I know that everything is okay here. Do you guys think that you maybe want to help? I know this isn't really your problem. I don't want to bother you.
If it means we just take that, that ring is sounds like this ring's powerful. I don't know if I know that, but from what I heard, it's just immortality.
You probably don't know anything about it, actually. You think it's something that helps with the cold or something. Maybe go down there and see if you can track him down. Maybe let him know that he's causing damage with this ring. Maybe he needs to put it back where he found it or something. I don't even know. I have like a bag of tools and items that might be able to help you on your travels if you want. I've been collecting stuff on my travels.
Sure. I'd like to see these items.
It's more of like you have to agree to do it to get access to the items. That's usually how rewards work.
Well, we don't know where he is, but if we just so happen to come across him, I think it'd be pretty important. We can accept it, but then we still have to do the other thing first. Yeah, we should do the patrol first, and then do his thing.
This doesn't seem like something that's pressing at time, so you can do it at any time.
All right. Yeah, we'll come back for him. I'd say that.
It's more of you're just telling him now, like, hey, are you gonna help him out or not? He's not asking for you to go do anything right now. Fidgets and looks. Oh yeah. I was like, why do you look uncomfortable? Oh yeah, your backstory. So
I think I'd.
Har, Lena, Zervan, the rest of you guys. What do you guys want to do this quest? Well, you already have one. Yeah, I already know Nanto. I know how you feel.
Yeah, I definitely want to take his quest though, but it's not urgent to do now. I'd accept it.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it's up to everyone.
Yeah, that's. Well, get help with the cold. Why not? That's the argument. We're gonna get cold.
And you already have the other quest that's going there too. You have to keep that in mind. Because someone already asked you to go there.
It's a pending question. Well, I do think I would want to just go to just do the patrol.
Yeah, I was gonna say the first order of business and the easiest and most close to where we are would be to do a
Yeah.
quick patrol, and then from there we can figure out our plans.
Yeah,
He
I'm
goes-
down with doing the patrol.
He goes,
Just
all right.
soon as possible.
Well, since you guys are gonna help, I'll let you guys each have an item for my bag. So everyone roll a d100. $82. You can click on the die, and then
Advanced dice roller, and then
and then under advanced roll there's a drop down, or you can type. I think it's like exclamation point roll. I don't know how. Do you type rolling 1d100? I don't. Oh yeah. Type roll 1d100.
well, you have to do the slash. You have to do the slash first.
Oh yeah. All right. So okay. So Zigwin, you have a filter of love. 45. You have a potion of growth. Jetta, you have a potion of greater healing.
All right.
Zervon, 52. You have a potion of water breathing. Nanto, 55. You have a second level spell scroll. We will figure out what spell that is in a second. And Jetta, why did you roll twice? Oh, you did
I'm just doing a demonstration.
Okay.
Yeah, just to show how to command to type it. But I did not roll it. So I just put the quotes on it.
And Lena, you have and I don't. This is awesome. You have an immovable rod.
That item is amazing. You can do so much shit with it. It's basically like a little metal rod. Think of like a little baton that you can click a button on it, and it just sits there, and it can't be moved unless you go and unclick the button. So like you could put it in the air, and it would just float in the air, and you could use it as like a
it's the
platform and a bunch of
Powerball.
other stuff.
Yeah, it's the power pole from Dragon Ball.
Well, actually, it's very much not that because it doesn't extend, but sure.
Lena, it's perfect for you to do your chin ups every morning.
It actually
What
is
does the
exactly
potion of
that.
growth do?
What's up?
What does the potion of growth do?
Potion of growth. When you drink this potion, you gain the enlarge effect of the enlarge reduce spell for 1d4 hours. No concentration required.
Oh wow, 4d4 plus 4. Okay.
Yeah, potion of greater healing are actually quite expensive.
Yeah, I actually have a lot of healing. I actually have some healing stuff in my inventory. So yeah.
So Michael, enlarge. Enlarges the target's size doubles in all dimensions and its weight is multiplied by 8. The growth increases its size by one category from medium to large, for example. If there isn't enough room for the target to double its size, the creature or object attains the maximum possible size in the space available. Until the spell ends, the target also has advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws. The target's weapon also grows to match its new size. While these weapons are enlarged, the target's attacks with them deal 1d4 extra damage. So you poke shit from really far away. Does anyone else want to know what their stuff does? Nanto. I believe you're the second level spell.
Yeah.
Yeah. Trying to figure out if I choose what the spell is or if you do. You're a druid, right?
Yeah.
Roll a 1d17. So type / roll 1d17. You get Flaming Sphere. It's a casting time of 1 action, 60 feet. VSM. The material is a bit of tallow, a pinch of brimstone, and a dusting of powdered iron. No gold cost, so it assumes that you have it. Its concentration up to 1 minute. A 5-foot diameter sphere of fire appears in an unoccupied space of your choice within range and lasts for the duration. Any creature that ends its turn within 5 feet of the sphere must make a dexterity saving throw. The creature takes 2d6 fire damage on a failed save or half as much on a successful one. As a bonus action, you may move the sphere up to 30 feet. If you ram the sphere into a creature, the creature must make the saving throw against the sphere's damage, and the sphere stops moving this turn. When you move the sphere, you can direct it over barriers up to 5 feet tall and jump it across pits 10 foot wide. The sphere ignites flammable objects not being worn or carried. You can't catch like wooden shields on fire, but you can catch like a wooden house on fire. It sheds bright light in a 20-foot radius and dim light for an additional 20 feet. And at higher level spells, when you cast it, the damage increases by 1d6 for each additional level. I decided that I wanted to read the whole spell description.
Hey, you do you.
Give her some time to shine.
With fire.
Yes, exactly. Who else needed to know what their stuff did? Lena, did you want to know what your thing did? Man, immovable rod. This flat iron rod has a button on one end. You can use an action to press the button, which causes the rod to be magically fixed in place. Until you or another creature uses an action to push the button again, the rod does not move, even if it is defying gravity. The rod can hold up to 8,000 pounds in weight. More weight causes the rod to deactivate and fall. A creature can use an action to make a DC 30 strength check, moving the fixed rod up to 10 feet on its success.
The amount of things you can do with that rod are literally just bonkers. Like, the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen or heard someone did with it is you could teleport inside of a dragon, click the rod, then teleport out, and then if it tried flying, it would literally rip through it because it does not move.
Har, I think I'm just going to end at 10 anyway. Depending on when we finish this stuff. Zervon, are you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Alright. Jetta.
Yeah, I know what I know what my thing does.
Cool. So everyone's good? Alright.
Yep.
And you can look up your stuff, because none of this stuff is homebrew. This is just from the Dungeon Master's Guide and the table, so you can Google your thing if you want to know what exactly it does. Alright. Yes, exactly. So he's like, thank you for any assistance, and I'll let you use your better judgment on what to do with the old man if you find him. I'm not saying that you guys are good people, but maybe you can find a better set of hands to put that ring, or maybe hide it or try to destroy it or something. But that's a decision for you guys to make. I appreciate you helping me with this endeavor anyway. I feel kind of guilty for all this nonsense.
All right.
If for some reason you decide you want my company, whenever you decide to head down to Waterdeep, feel free to come by here and talk to me. Maybe I'll be ready to go. So I'll add in the notes for the quest for like an optional step. Return to Bryn Shander to pick up Sirach for the travel to Waterdeep. If you guys decide you want to have him with you, from that point, I figure you guys are done talking to him. He doesn't really have much else to say. He's just kind of trying to get rid of his anxiety and just keep cleaning and whatnot. Let's see. All right. As you guys, do you guys want to do anything else before wrapping up the night or wrapping up the day and everything? He looks at Zigwen and he goes, I appreciate the offer of coming to pick me up. Who, Sirach?
No, I was just commenting to Jeddah if we attempted to actually kill him, it would very much kill us easily. Most likely, that is.
Yeah. So you wanted to get a bottle of the drink, huh?
Yeah.
Let's see. So you kind of look around to the group and you go, you want to try to get some of this fire brandy to bring with us to keep us warm on our travels?
I'd say so. Let's take some fire brandy.
So the group heads over to the market, and there's a few people in the market shopping, and there's only one person who has their shop open, and it's Dale Gibble, the NPC who's selling armor, and
This guy.
you notice that his shop, he's got armor and stuff, but he's also got like a bunch of more things. It kind of looks like he's trying to like take advantage of none of the other shops being open and selling some stuff. So Har, if you would like to approach him, you may.
Wait, are we all there?
Yep, you are, but Har's taking the lead on this because this is what he wanted to do.
Well, I already had my interaction with him back then. Scared him into haggling.
It's mostly just in case if we go on past 10, he's leaving early. If any of you guys else want to do something in the town, look for anything in particular, or want to talk to someone before the night's end, think of it while this. If you have anything you want to try to sell or buy, you can also try to talk to the guy. He goes, fire brandy. Oh, I heard that, sorry, I'm trying to remember the name of the place. He goes, I heard that they actually dropped off a few bottles for you guys up at the North Look where you guys were at the inn before. It was a way of thanks for a few of the citizens who saw you guys rush into battle.
So I hear this, right? Can I make
Yeah, you hear it.
insight?
I mean, yeah,
You make sure this guy's
not
not being shady.
You can make an insight check on Dale Gibble.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you're not very insightful. Yeah.
I'm rolling really badly in these checks.
He goes, no problem, sir. Do you need anything else? I've got... And then he lists off things that, like, a general store might also have. And he's like,
I don't think it's been long enough, but if I show him that little silver coin, he won't have anything for me yet, would
No, he's like, just hold on to it. It'll just be just a little bit longer, I promise. Making me think that he's like, maybe he's working on something. All right. Do any of you other people want to buy something, talk to someone? Do you want to drink and arm wrestle some more? If not, I could just wrap up the night for you guys.
So he has everything, and everything's in the shop, right?
No, he has some stuff. Like, what are you looking for?
Not. Yeah, I don't think I'm looking for anything in particular. If it's like equipment or armor items.
You want to make berries? What? Glitter bombs? What? You guys are talking nonsense. Up to 10 berries appear in your hand. Okay, yeah. Alright, so, can you ritual... I assume you can ritual cast that.
You actually cannot.
You cannot ritual cast that? Whatever, you're gonna get your spell slot anyway back.
Yeah, since it's a healing spell, it can't be ritual cast. You can't ritual cast anything to do with healing.
Alright, how many times are you gonna do that?
I'm just kidding. I don't want to do that yet. Never mind. It only lasts for 24.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're going to sleep, you could do that anyways and just give us out berries.
Yes, I know, but if it's only for 24 hours and we're all gaining back our health anyways, I wouldn't necessarily need these again until we're out of a battle or something of that.
What, Michael? How?
Yeah, under the definition for good, or under the how good berry is worded, you can create watermelons and cucumbers that would count.
It says up to 10 berries.
Cucumbers and watermelons are technically berries. They grow on vines and bushes.
Mm-hmm. It still has the same effect. It still only heals 1 HP. It's just funny thinking that you're, slurping down a cucumber.
That's weird.
I am weird. You're welcome.
It's easier just to say they're berries. You can flavor them however you want, though. But yeah.
No, you're making berries, damn it. Sucking down an entire watermelon in one action. 6 seconds to eat watermelon.
Yeah, watermelon's a berry. Pumpkin's a berry. There's a whole bunch of stupid shit that's berries.
I was excited to see somebody try to deep throat a cucumber personally, but
Well, it looks like people are deep throating watermelons instead.
But yeah, there is merit to doing it before we go to sleep, because then you'll have your spell slots back, and you can distribute them the next morning to feed to like have us have in our pockets to use out of combat healing.
True. Yeah, I guess I'll still do it and hand them out.
Okay. Well,
Could a ranger use a heavy crossbow, or is it not going to work because it's a heavy weapon?
don't you already have a longbow?
Yeah, well, that does 1d8, and the crossbow does 1d10.
Crossbows require loading time, however.
Yeah.
Basically, if you used a crossbow, you would not be able to attack twice in your turn like you can with a longbow, so not ideal.
Yep.
All right.
You'd be able to shoot and reload in the same turn, I'm pretty sure, but... Alright. Anything else for anyone else?
Nope.
Alright, so you guys... You head back to the North Look for the night, or for the day, and... They actually have, like... a meal prepared, kind of, for you, and... Barry... You only missed a... Oh, no, I guess you did mess up everyone. And oh, god damn it. You go to the front desk and you're like, did anyone leave a drink for me? And the guy's like, oh, you must be the adventurers who helped the town, and he pulls up 6 bottles of whatever that shit's called, Flamebeard's Fire Brandy. Conveniently 1 bottle for each of you.
Or 6 bottles for me.
Or 6 bottles for you, depending on how you want to do this, but you definitely went and looked for the drinks, and so...
6 bottles for me.
Well, other people might see you with the drinks.
I hope we can get 6 bottles as well.
I'll give 1 to Zigwin and 1 to Zervon for doing a good job.
Alright, so... So you're not going to give 1 to Jeddah?
Nope.
Alright.
Or to Lena?
Jeddah and Lena, how are you going to react to him hoarding your booze?
I want to order... Wait, so that's the only like fire brandy there is? Or can I just order another one?
He goes, we don't carry any more here. Those are delivered for you guys. He's like, we have some warm mead. And some band magically appears out, like some curtains like open up, and there's like some band to the left of you guys, like a group of bards who are playing some music. And they bring out like some food and whatnot. Oh, here, let's Do they have? Do I have any tavern music? That'd be awesome. Damn.
Now playing nothing, comma,
Yeah,
currently.
none of these towns have music. That's too ominous. We're gonna go with this music again. The Golden Stag. You'll know that the Golden Stag is actually closed. Yeah, pretty much all the places have been closed because of the attack today. But your room is available, and there's actually a quiet room too, inside of the building. Okay, so you go into like the quiet room where the music's like barely hearable, maybe just a faint sound of the music. Does anyone else go in the quiet room?
I would as well. Not actually partying with the rest of the group as well.
For those of you who are dancing, give me a performance roll. Yeah, maybe this song doesn't really fit with you, Nanto. Maybe you're used to like some water tribe ritual music and stuff. So Zig, are you gonna go over to the quiet room too,
John, I'm sending you something in.
or just watch
Discord.
it? Okay, I'll check it.
Oh, man.
See, that music would be awesome if I could get it to play in this. Well, Lena and Nanto just don't get this song, so... Hold on.
Actually, I want to arm wrestle a Barrack if he's there.
He's not there.
Alright.
Oh shit, I can upload music? But I would have to affirm the rights to use each audio file. So that might not be the right thing to do. Alright, any of you guys want to do some drinking? Whoever's gonna drink, give me a con roll.
A save or just an unskilled check?
Oh my god, these are the best bards ever.
Alright, unskilled.
Yeah, unskilled.
Whoa, alright.
Yeah, these bards are real good. Now you guys can do another performance roll if you want. Alright, so Hard, Zigwin, and Jetta, you guys all get a little tipsy. Where's that? That drinking rules. Give me a D3, all three of you guys. Wow, alright, Lena, you're dancing really well, and Nanto's like trying to follow but can't quite keep up. For 1 hour, Nanto, you didn't drink, you don't need to do a D3.
I was so confused. I was like, why do I have to roll one?
Har, you have 5 temporary hit points, and Zigwin and Jetta, you guys have advantage on strength ability checks with your liquid courage.
Advantage on strength ability checks?
Yeah.
Alright.
But you guys also have disadvantage on wisdom saving throws and int saving throws. Sorry, wisdom and int ability checks and saving throws. Alright, so you guys have been like dancing and drinking a little bit. Do you guys want to do anything else?
Is there like a game where like you throw like
Zigwin, you didn't take off any of your armor, so you're like trying to clunk around on the dance floor, but you kind of just like lift one foot up and move slightly to that direction, and then lift the other foot up and slide to that direction, and you just repeat that over, kind of like doing the Scarn.
Are there like bar games that like throwing knives on like a target or darts or something like that?
Yeah. If you want to do that, they have like a little thing where you can throw a knife in a target.
Alright, I'll do that.
Give me a Actually, they're hatchets that you throw at a target.
Hatchets it is.
All right. All right. So give me a dexterity dexterity ability check.
Unskilled dex check?
No. Yeah. That's fine.
Oh.
Nice. Okay. All right. So you throw the hatchet, it like flies in, and it's like just barely off the center target.
I use my thaumaturgy to like scream, yeah!
Does anyone else want to throw the hatchets? All right. Give me a Constitution saving throw. Saving throw, Nanto. All right, Zig, go ahead and give me an unskilled Dex ability check. Damn, Nanto, you are sober. All right, so after Zigwin throws her hatchet, you can throw one, Lena. Maybe like still kind of dizzy from falling over from dancing. Yeah, the hatchet goes like straight in the wall. And Lena, you hit the target, but it's like kind of towards the edge of it. You kind of feel like maybe you should like yeah, I know, I saw that too. Are you throwing it too? You kind of like hit a spot near where Zigwin's hit as well. And you notice that the bartender is like, or the guy who's like giving out food and drinks and whatnot has been watching you guys. Is anyone else gonna throw it? And you notice you actually have like a little you have a little crowd as well around you. Know what you're gonna say?
I was using my thaumaturgy, and after I got my my throw in, I was just using my booming voice, like, yeah.
Okay, you do that, and like that's actually what draws the crowd in, was your booming voice.
I just barely got it in. Actually, is it possible I could walk like further distance from the bar at the target? Like, can I still see the target when I walk out the bar?
No, you can't. It's in like a little corner.
How far can I go back? What's the maximum distance?
You like go back so that your back's touching the wall now. You can do another unchecked dex check. Nice. You hit it, but it's like just on the edge of it. People are like kind of impressed because it's been like you threw it from really far away.
I'm also gonna be using my thaumaturgy. Actually, what are the abilities I have with this again, other than the booming voice? Alright, alter appearance with eye, voice will boom up, open and slam shut, harmless tremors, create instantaneous sounds, I will do the tremors.
Jesus. Alright, and things like start to shake, and like people just get anxious, and the music like the music stops, and like the guy at the counter is like they're all checking to make sure that the giants haven't returned, and they're
I'll
like,
order a drink.
They're like, before you can do that, they're like, all right, guys, we got to wrap this up. Everyone, get to your rooms. Thank you to the band for playing. But food and drinks are closed. You guys have got a little bit too rowdy, and we're gonna have to cut you off now.
What?
And so at that point, you guys like
Damn.
you guys all like discuss to meet up in the morning, and start your patrol of Icewind Dale, and you go to sleep. You get a nice long rest. Everyone sleeps well, maybe. Nanto, give me a little. Ooh, I think that's good.
Oh my.
Yeah, I think that's good dreams. Alright, yeah, you get a nice long rest. And next week, Michael, you said you're not going to be with us next week, correct?
Yep, I want to be in New York.
Gonna be in New York. And
On his honeymoon.
you're not going to be around the week after either, right?
I'll be back the week after.
Okay, good. All right, so you'll just miss the some of the patrolling. So
Okay. Are you gonna have somebody NPC me, or are you gonna run my character? Or...
one of you guys can play for your character. You'll kind of be like on autopilot for the good night, Lena. You'll kind of be on autopilot for the role playing aspect for battle. Maybe Kat or someone who's decent with fighter. Maybe Zervan. Actually, Zervan usually plays as for Lena when she goes to sleep. So maybe Kat can. and we'll figure it out. But I hope you have it. I'll see the majority of you guys on Saturday.
Hell yeah. So Brandon texted me that he was saying about coming down with you guys. Did you guys talk about that anymore?
He works a little bit too late. We wouldn't be able to be there until like 9:30 at night.
Gotcha.
So we can still carpool, but we'd get there like super late.
All right.
So I think he was talking about most likely just showing up Sunday for the wedding.
Gotcha. The rehearsal dinner is from 3 to 6, and I believe afterwards